So today we'll be playing the Battle Pass Season 11 tanks. Right before the Battle Pass ends and a new one begins, which is going to be Season 12 in, roughly, I guess, 2 weeks or so. I try to do this every single season, but I think I missed Season 10, unfortunately. So, oh well, here we are with Season 11. So we do have the Foch B, the Type 5, and the T57 Heavy. As you can see, all of these have the new 3D styles on them. I think the Type 5 one is a little bit... It's probably the worst, I would say. Like, I don't know. The other two are kind of nice, because I don't like this kind of surfboard kind of look to the tank, but it's fine. But the Type 5 one just seems a little bit... I don't know, not plain, but just not all there, you know? I mean, hey, at least we don't have a massive AA cannon, right? We just got a... Well, I mean, technically, this is an AA cannon. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to start off with the Foch B, then we'll move on to Type 5, and then the T57. So, for our first game, we are on Ghost Town, and we are using HP, Turbo, and Vents on the Foch B. We have roughly 50-50 loadout. The APCR rounds are just flat out better, so we'll probably be dipping into them quite a fair bit. But we'll just see how we can, or what we can do at the moment. I want to see if there's going to be anyone peeking this corner early on. I mean, the Foch B can deal out a lot of damage very, very fast. E75. It is a tier 8 game. That's not ideal. Okay. I wanted to see if we could go and just kill these this SU-101 friends, but that's not going to happen. HP on this tank is kind of essential, actually, because any kind of assault TD, because you get the track health benefit as well, it's going to help you out massively. A lot more than other tanks. It just makes sure that you cannot get tracked in one shot. I'd love to push into this, but it is super easy for them to kill me. Like, super, super easy. And the worst thing that you can do with a Foch is just YOLO someone. Because sure, you'll get your clip out, but you're going to die afterwards. And then you're being completely useless. I do wonder, can I go around this way and get some side shots on maybe like the Cobra over here? Because that seems pretty busy at the moment. Maybe? I mean, it looks like that's going to be one in a second. Okay. Not too bad. I would like to get this this Cobra killed and out the game. Put like one or two. I'm going to put the rest of this clip in. We're going to then load APCR for the heavies over here. Especially that Type 5. That Type 5, hopefully I can go around and kill him in a second. I have to wait and see. Now, the problem is, we are losing quite badly, actually. We're 5k down, and we're also 4 tanks down. I can't even really pick this side now. Our team lost the other side, so we can't really peek this these heavies from that corner. Actually painful. Hello. I mean, if this guy picks this again, he's going to die. Ah. I have to put all my clip into this guy. Okay. That's fine. Tell my team I'm reloading. Just try and back off. Unfortunately, this thing reverses so slow, even with a turbo. Look how slow we are. 1-1B will put one into me. Nice. We actually managed to bounce him. I didn't get the shot on the 1-1B. Oh well. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. This map is not a Foch B map at all. Like there's no real like avenues of opportunity here. You can't sit here because you just die because you've got a massive cupola like on your left. I guess it's actually a viewport or viewfinder, I don't know. I don't even know what this would be classed as. I guess it's a cupola. I don't know. But you just can't sit here because of that, but your cupola's on the wrong side, so it's just massive and open for them, and you just sit there and die. You can't obviously push into this, because again, you die. It's like, there's no real way of playing the Foch on this map. Unless you find someone out in the open that you can then just farm. But that's not going to happen. I mean, it's 5-15. We've done 3.2k. We are not the guaranteed reason of losing. Yep, so not really a lot we can do in that game, unfortunately. Like, they just had a better team, I guess. This 1-2-1B just farmed everyone. Literally everyone. Well, there you go. Very, very fun. Foch B, it's a weird tank, man. Like, this tank has a stupidly good clip potential. Right? It's 400 times 6. So you have 2,400 clip potential. But it's so situational of when you actually get to do it. And on certain maps. Like, this is very, very map dependent and matchmaking dependent. This tank. Yeah. That's the Foch B. The only reason why I use a turbo is for that reverse speed. You go 18 backwards, and that's with the field mod. Like, it's so slow in reverse. Anyway, moving on to the Type 5 Heavy. Okay, so Karelia on Assault. I actually turned Assault on recently, because on certain maps, Assault makes the game, or makes the map a lot better. Karelia is one of them. I think the Assault game mode on Karelia is extremely good. However, the only problem is that, let's be honest, the defending team wins most of the time. We did actually spawn on the correct side. I don't know why. There is only one heavy tank that has spawned on this side with a light tank. That's not really very good distribution of the spawns wargaming. We are using HP Turbo and Rammer. As this gets completely fine gun handling, we do have the first field mod unlocked, which is going to be the track health one, and that is in the right hand slot, because it does get, well, I mean, it's slow. Okay, it goes 30 kilometers an hour with a turbo, and it's got fine terrain resistances. So yes, I'll see you once I get there, because it's going to take a while. I mean, this is a phenomenal start. We're already 4 tanks down and minus 6,000 health. Actually, more than 6,000 health, because I cannot see what is happening over here. So this guy's going to die. This guy's going to die. The chart is in the middle. Oh, can I get a shot on this? I mean, we tried. Anyway, we have arrived. And I do believe I am going to be absolutely spamming everything out of the gold ammo in this game. So we are loading gold now. After that shot. We don't necessarily need it for the Tiger 2. But we will need it for the T95 that's around this corner. Interesting. Don't you love it when you hit a cupola and it bounces? Oh, it's so great. T95 is still going to be on reload, and we should be up. Wow. Okay. 121B has done an interesting maneuver. I'm just going to have to take the hit from this guy. Wargaming, what is the point of putting cupolas on tanks if they can't even pen them? I don't know about you, but I am fed up with hitting cupolas and it just says critical damage or bounces somehow. I don't get it, man. Why don't you just model the entire cupola? It's dumb. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to just take this shot. That's fine. This guy's on reload. The thing is... Turn... Oh man, is it really that difficult? I need to kill this VZ. The VZ is the one I need to kill right now. That's fine. I mean, this is over. There's nothing I can do. Ram? Alright then. Well, it would have been nice if I had a team again, but we don't. Very fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. That wasn't even to do with the map or anything. That was just my team being completely, like, useless. Like, they're actually useless. Like we get bad RNG with hitting the cupola. I mean, how many times did we hit the cupola on the T95? So we hit it here. We hit it here. Like, how does this not pen? That... These should be a pen. I don't care what angle you hit the cupola at. If you hit it, it should pen. And then we get critical hit. Thanks, Wargaming. But this is a genuine problem, by the way. Like, a genuine problem with the game. That it needs to be fixed. That you shouldn't have this as a feature. If I hit a cupola, it should pen. I don't care what angle it is at. And that was with gold. I mean, is a Type 5 a good tank? I don't think it's that bad. The thing is, you have so much health that you can just play off. When you don't get in a turbo game like that, where your team is completely useless, it's fine. The tank is okay. It's definitely not a great tank. Right? I don't think that it's like an insanely good tank. But you can definitely use your hit points. And most of the time, when someone shoots you for like 400, you're then just putting 600 back into them. So you win that trade. And you have a lot more hit points than most people. So you can kind of afford to just trade super, super well. And it's pretty easy to get 3k damage out of the game. As long as you don't, you know, have a team like that. Anyway, moving on to T57. Okay, so for our third and final game, we have the T57. We're on highway. And yeah, we're using HP, Turbo, and Stab. Slightly different from the Foch. Obviously, we cannot mount a Stab on a Foch, but we wouldn't really want to, even if we could. The T57 Heavy, it is... I mean, I like this tank a lot, actually. I liked it before the buff. I think this tank is very, very powerful. That you can get some stupidly good damage games out of it. Very fast as well. This has the highest base DPM of any autoloader, I believe. We are using the field mod that allows us to reverse faster at the detriment of the reload time. So we have around about 23 seconds, but 23 seconds for, I believe it's 1,600 or something like that damage. That's still insanely good. And you are going to do a lot of damage extremely quickly because it does have a pretty decent unload time at only 2 seconds. Okay, you know what? This guy's taking this corner. I'm going to move around. I'm going to let him take that, and we'll move around to try and get better angles. And again, this tank is one of those where you can actually pick the right-hand field mod for the first one. Oh, that's a hell of a lot of tanks. That's okay. Nice. We actually survived that, which is massive. That is a lot of tanks that just came out of that, by the way. Like that was a lot. They're not even a platoon. They just came out of nowhere. Oh dear. Oh. That was not the peak, Max. I'm not gonna lie to you. That S-Conk is kind of alone there. It's a little bit of a problem. Do we have shots here? Not really. See, right now it's just about not losing our health. Because you need to remember, it's very easy to get more damage out of this tank. The S-Conk just fired. I'm gonna load heat. I'm gonna need heat for this. Also hate it when my gun points up in the air. It's very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna take one from this S-Conk. I'm aware of that. However, I should be able to move in now and get around behind this. You know what? I'm even going to take one from this guy, but I don't care. And this guy just fired. Lovely. We now get into this. I can't actually see where I'm moving at the moment. And now we just hide in here and reload. That's fine. We shouldn't be able to get hit by RT. Keyword shouldn't. And we'll reload in a second. And we just wait. We just wait. We don't need to do anything. Right? Because there's still going to be tank destroyers at the back of the map. So even if all of these die and we haven't done anything, that's fine. We want to get out of this without being spotted. And we'll also load back into standard rounds. But this is completely fine. Once the S-Conk dies, we can then actually move out a little bit. Let's see. Might be able to even get a shot on this guy, maybe. We just need someone to come and kill this Kampfpanzer. We hopefully don't get... We do get spotted. Which is really bad, actually. Oh. Oh, I love RT. Yes. Very fun, man. Okay, this Kampfpanzer needs to die. Man, it just sucks that we kind of lost a little bit too much health. I should be unspotted now, though. Don't have clean shots here because he's behind the building or something. So we just wait. The gorilla should get spotted. We still know the gorilla's around here because he just got... he shot one tank earlier for 700, so... I don't think that he would run yet. Maybe he will. I don't know. I can try and ping that. Not going to happen. I'm pretty sure this gorilla has moved back as well. Oh. I don't have shots though. Nice. The other gorilla is actually all over there. The 261 is here. In this corner bit. Very nice. Nice, not bad. 4.4. Nearly 4.5. Very, very good. But you see what I mean? It just... We had, what, 1.8? As long as we just stay alive and just wait and be a little bit patient, you'll get damage. Like, it's not a problem. You also notice that I'm taking mostly... Not mostly, like, it doesn't get enough rounds, is what I'm trying to say. So that you take more heat, because most of the time you're fighting heavies and you'll need it. But no HE, because it just doesn't have the capacity to take a HE clip, to be honest. Like 16 and 20 is... You're going to run out of ammo if you get into a game where you're going to have a lot to do. So... Yeah, that's the only real downside to the T57, to be honest. Is the ammo capacity. I mean, he could actually be in these bushes up here. Which I think he is. He is. Because he can't even get spotted. Oh, well, we get a little bit of spotting. Ah, not bad. Hey, look, we actually won a game. It's a pretty decent... I love this tank, actually. The T57 Heavy is such a nice tank. It's a really solid vehicle. Oh, I mean, at the end of the session, we... 33% win rate. Very good. And yeah. I mean, we slowly went up in DPG. 3.2, 3.8, and then 4.4. Nice. So yeah, all of these Battle Pass tanks are pretty nice, honestly. Probably favourite one is T57 Heavy, like, hands down, to be honest. It's this is just a solid vehicle, but it just doesn't really feel like you sacrifice anything. Like, the armor is sometimes there, sometimes not. You don't rely on your armor. You don't go hold down on a T57 Heavy and just think, oh, I'm gonna bounce everything. You just kind of peek and deal the damage and then run away and hide. So yeah, I love this tank. It's really good. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy and you do enjoy my content, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It does all help me out. And I'll see you all in the next video.